That time of the year again when the
pressure is on the nation's high school seniors and of a 13-year-old who took his life at school.
A woman who took her own life recently.
Stressed about homework.
From being bullied by classmates.
Worth $20,000 a year, so they
Post-secondary students, cram schedules, sleepless nights, plenty of had to be hung himself after.
Many students are struggling.
We are told to be grateful that we can go to school, to learn, to succeed. They say to be smart, to use our time wisely, to study hard so we can graduate and go to uni. 12 years, 4,380 days. Yet how many of us really know what school is for?
Dinner's ready.
I know! Do you spend studying each night?
I spend 4 to 6 hours of study each night.
That's an awful long time. What about dinner?
Around 8. I spend most of the time eating with my family, but sometimes they finish by the time I start. I wouldn't say I hate school because of this. Without school, I wouldn't have learned anything or had the friends I do now. It gives us a sense of unity. Whatever that is, okay?
Unity. Many schools do provide a sense of belonging, a family within a small community, and the one thing that unites students together is that common fear of failure. The education system aims to make every student be perfect, teaching them to be the best that they can be. It's a system that diminishes a student's uniqueness, creativity, a system that has been corrupted for over decades, taking away their talents that makes them, them. Although it's attempted to create an ideal education system whereby each student becomes successful, the harmful effects are often hidden behind rewards and ads. It's a system where the head of a student is inflated like a balloon until it reaches its limit and bursts their knowledge onto a test paper which will determine their grades, which holds their success or failure. This is not education. Education comes from juice, meaning to bring out. But schools for decades have only brought out one thing, and that's stress, the accumulation of pressure within each student, spending sleepless nights. Academic pressure comes from the feeling of needing to strive for perfection. One in 5 college students suffer from anxiety and depression, and is slowly increasing each year, with academic pressure being the #1 reason for this. This year, a survey was conducted in Australia by Headspace. It was recorded that 70% of college students rated their mental health as either poor or fair in the last year, with 35% considering self-harm, 83% stressed, 59% feeling hopeless, 82% with low motivation. And the unfortunate reality is that this stress, this academic pressure does not start in high school or college. In fact, almost half of Australia's school kids aged 7 to 12 years old experience stress and anxiety. Asia is known for its competitive education system, such as China and South Korea, producing some of the best, most successful students. However, studies have shown that trying to meet such high expectations can have negative, harmful effects on the students both mentally and physically as academic pressure increases.
题啦，怎么过的？那个上学教大人都是活的人嘞。不错，5年吧个。
Mei Yu is a high school student currently studying in Maotantan in the province of China.
我的母亲，我就是小学都没有毕业，我干了一辈子活，不能让她跟我一样。
学习嘛，就其实有一种竞争在里面，然后别人做得好，你就想做得比他更好，就这样。
I can see where the pressure comes from, why students may feel stressed. After all, they are each other's rivals, friends or foe.
考上大学，农村了嘛，又有出路了。
接受教育是他唯一的出路，没有苦中苦，哪有人上人了？
And what was your reaction like at first entering the school?
因为楼层人多嘛，就像蚂蚁一样，一个挨着一个呀，根本就落不动脚步。
Do you believe these small ants can someday crawl out of here?
能爬得出去，他们能吃苦。
And what about if they don't pass their entrance exam?
如果没有考上大学，我不会再责怪他，他个性有点随我，很强，就是考不上落榜了，他不会选择在我们老家。
College. Korean colleges only look at your study, not your special talents or skills you have in your hands. Last time they did that was a kid who can make good robots. He was sent to one of the best colleges in Korea. He ended up suiciding.
In many Korean colleges, many students stay at school for 15 to 16 hours. Classes often start at 8 to 9:30 a.m. and they don't leave until 11 p.m., sometimes even 12 in the morning.
시간을 더 줄여가지고
I eat more quickly to reduce the amount of time spent on meals so that I can use that time to study more. It's an incredible amount of pressure to have everything depend on your performance on one day, but I think it's an inevitable reality.
시간도 없고 할 여유도 없어.
They don't have the time for exercise or leisure, and so for me to tell my patients to do things that I know they can't do makes me miserable.
예를 들어서 저 중학교 때는 중학교에서 어떤 언니 한 학년 높은 언니가 자살을 했어요. 그냥 공부를 잘하던 언니였는데 공부 때문에 스트레스 받아가지고 자살을 한 거예요. 그래서 결국엔 죽었어요. 그리고 고등학교 와가지고 제 친구 중에 한 명도 부모님이 어렸을 때부터 공부만 하라고 하고 잠도 거의 못 자게 하고 스트레스를 많이 주셨어요. 공부를 진짜 잘하는데 그래서 그거에 스트레스 받아서 자살 기도를 진짜 5번은 한 것 같아요. 그러다가 제가 우연찮게 살아나긴 했는데 근데 그런 공부에 대한 강압 압박감 때문에 스트레스 받아가지고 자살하거나 치료받는 애들도 많아요. 정신과 치료 같은 그런 거.
Do you believe the system will ever change? Will there ever be a time when school becomes a safe, happy place for students?
No matter what, the school system is a system. It will never change. Whether it changes or not doesn't matter because there will always be pressure later on in the future. And there will always be stress. That's inevitable. What makes many students despise school is not the fact that it's boring or a lot of work. It's because we've been trapped in this prison since the age of 6. Every day is the same. It's all about study, study, study. Yet at the same time, we're expected to find a balance. And I think that's why many students are suffering, because they struggle to find that balance. Some spend their school years just studying. They don't go out, they don't have enough breaks, or they don't sleep. And as the years pass by, they've forgotten how to smile.
12 years, 4,380 days. Don't say that's for our good, because suicide is the second leading cause of death for college students aged 12 to 18. So tell me, what is school really for?
On the day all of this ends.